Welcome back to American Heritage Guitars there, fellow pickers. So, I promised to come back. Today is the 30th, December 30th. So, we all talked yesterday. Finally, this little box right here. I'm not going to show you this side because it'll give it away. But, really quick, if you pause it, pause action. So, this came in to help me build guitars for people. And help me to hopefully build one for myself when I'm done with everybody else. And then, what we're going to get to is the little chugger over there from Alex. I finally got it strung up. I was playing a little bit till like 3 o'clock this morning, of course, acoustically, after I was tuned up the strings. I just used my tuner. We got it tuned up good enough. So, we're going to plug it in and basically give her a whirl and see how it sounds. But, as promised, this is what I was waiting for. And then after we get done with the whole Alex thing, I totally forgot to bring the thing downstairs before I was recording, but I'll show you what I was talking about came back into my life after all these years I thought was gone. So, let's keep this open here. And what do we have in the box? What is in the box? What is in the box, you ask? We've got strings for southbound. CB Gitty. These are dad strings because I'm making guitars for dads, so we had to get dad strings, and of course drop D, power D as some people call it. So you can use the acoustics on electrics and these sound great. So we've got enough strings. I think I got 1, 2, 3, yep, I got 5. And then this was part of the free thing, you get to choose. Of course, you can never have too many picks if you're a guitar player. So let's see what this is. See what picks we got inside here. Just assortment picks. Kind of like Fender style. It just says CB Gitty, but Fender style. And this nice little copper can that comes with it. So we got that. I was actually surprised. I thought this would be like bigger for what I was going for, but. And then we've got Jumbo. Now, if you want to buy these in massive bulk, they're like $77. So this is enough to do a couple of guitars because we just need that for 0 fret. And then, there we go, there's the medium. Like I said, even these mediums cost $77 for a pound. But this will hopefully help me take care of 1 or 2 guitars, I hope. And then we got headstock templates. It's funny when you look at the stuff online, it looks bigger, that it'd be bigger in person, and then when you get it, you're like, oh, okay. So we've got different headstock templates. You've got 3 left, 3 right, 2 left, 1 right, which is pretty much my going templates of this one. And you have 2 right, 1 left, 2 right, 2 left, 2 right, 2 left, and then you have the ones that I'm pretty much my style that I like. You can do the reverse style like this one, which is pretty much my going-to. It's 2 lefts and 1 right, or you can do the 2 rights, 1 left. So it's just in case I ever want to shake it up a bit and do this right instead of measuring. Well, this saves a little bit of my time. And we have correct templates to do so. I needed this more than I needed anything else. So I have to pop this bad boy open. That is our neck notching template. And this is the miter box. I gotta put this together to do frets. Gotta put that guy together, but it says CB Gitty. So we got that. Tuners, tuners, tuners. And more tuners. We have 3 left, 3 right. So we got plenty to make the guitars out of. And these even come with your screws. And they come with your bushings. Fretting scale template. I wanted to do this to be precise. And that's it for now. Unfortunately, I can't get more stuff like I wanted to. So let me make sure here. Yes. Yep. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any piezos or anything like I wanted to for now. But we need to, but of course you can't build guitars without strings. I'm just getting everything precise is what we wanted. So we gotta get all this stuff out of here in a little bit. But that's it for that. Nothing fancy and keep going and going and going. So that's a $100 budget right there. But we'll back y'all up a bit here. I got Mopar down here sniffing my amp over here. But if y'all remember this from yesterday, it's a little chugger from Alex. This is actually a bass string. With a regular tuner, I had to just carefully do it. I told Alex is actually going to build me a 1-string bass too. He's going to build me a 1-string bass. So you've got the bass string, which is, this is a D string, but I have it tuned to G, because if I tried to tune it any more in the tuner, it'd probably break the tuner. And then you got a G string that's right here. It's a regular guitar G string. So we're going to get this thing plugged up and kind of give it a whirl for a minute. But, and another thing I found is I didn't notice when I was showing you guys, this is a real piece of Pennsylvania coal right there. I was trying to take all this stuff in while showing you guys, but, so you've got Sippin' Old Lightning, and like I said, Benny. Right there, it says Benny. And you got Sixer for the rack. Of course, Alex guitars and the racing number. And this is just a crazy, crazy thing. So we're going to get ready to plug the amp in here for just a minute. We're not going to go long. I got my wife watching a movie, and I don't want to upset my neighbors either. But we'll get the amp plugged in. Get my cord untangled here. Alright. Try to sit back a little bit here. Alright. Going hot. Bring up the volume just a tiny little tickle.
What is far to be other portions? What? Don't get me wrong, I watched it too. It's almost
Oh, we might have a dead piezo.
You gonna tell us how you're soaking wet? What were you doing before? I thought you were looking for her.
Yeah, piezo's just not working.
God, Raina!
Did your neighbor say something to you?
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
Well,
It's okay.
can I hear the bass string? There you go, in a nutshell. Needs a little bit of tweaking. So there you go in a nutshell, guys. Have to tweak this thing a little bit. I think the tape that he put on the back was kind of restricting it. And it is a bigger piezo disc than a normal piezo disc, but he was trying to capture the vibration of the bass string and of the G string. There's the piezos right back here. Like I said, I thought it was a humbucker, but it's piezo. But I like this thing, just a little bit more tweaking. So there you go in a nutshell, Alex. We'll figure it out more. But I like it. It's different. And you're trying to play the... I did not hear, but trying to play the bass string at the same time, but I like it.
It's okay.
It's uniquely different. Like I said, we're building guitars. Got boxes back here, scarp joint necks. And this is another board. It's marked out on this side. That'll eventually be cut into more necks. So why don't I take you guys this way for the next one instead of just walking up the stairs. Let me just walk by my wife here real fast. And, oh, here. Oops. What could be like? We're going up the stairs there, ladies and gents. And I'm going to set you guys down right here by the door. And I'm going to go in here. So here it is in a nutshell, guys. This right here was my second ever guitar. So the 53 Telly was first, and this 1950, this isn't a repop. This thing has survived. You can see some water damage right there. So my grandfather on my dad's side of the family passed away in May, and it was my first time back to their house, and went over there on Christmas Eve, the 23rd, and we were getting ready to leave, and Grandma's like, she goes, "Hey, you remember this old guitar?" And I had to do a double take for a minute. Broke down crying emotionally. And this thing, man, this is the second one that started it all. So as you can see, it's like a tobacco burst. So this was it. This was my, considered today, the 1950, because this is a true 1950. It is a F10001, so F1000. And the funny thing is, this thing is in tune after all the years. I haven't seen it. I still play it, even though it's a shorter neck. But I still play it. As a matter of fact, this one looks identical. It's kind of canny, but this almost looks identical to Robert Johnson's one that he had. So this is the parlor. This is the parlor, as they call it, the tailpiece. And you have this nut bridge right there here. Still very acoustic. That's me knocking on it. So I'm surprised this survived. Like right here, you can see the ding and the water damage. So we're going to get this one cleaned up. And I don't know if I'll ever restring it. It's just probably going to be one of those like I'll look at and occasionally I'll grab. I came up here the other day and occasionally grab it. But I'm so happy to have this back in my hands. The memories of my grandfather, my mom's side of the family, and my grandma who got this for me, the 53 Telly and this one. So that's where the legacy started of my love for Fenders. So let me bring you this way. Don't mind the mess. It's a catch-all room. But that's the guitar rack I built, if y'all remember that. So that's the diddly bow. That's the old Fender. We're just going to call that one Wacky Backy, I guess. And then that is the one that I just built for you guys that you just seen. And then, which that one is Nitro Benny. And then you got original Sippin' Lightning that's next to it right there. So that pretty much started my love for it all. So I'm going to see if I can't tweak that guitar of Alex's. Well, my guitar now, but tweak the one that he built a little bit, and you know, see, plus my amp is a cheapo amp. It's a cheapo Chinese amp. So as you can hear, there's a lot of feedback. So we might try to rectify that situation probably by my birthday. There's one Fender amp I've got my eye on that I really want to try. Plus 2024 is coming up. So with 2024, what I want to try to do with you guys too is this summer. Sorry if there's more echo. I'm upstairs so my wife can listen to her movie she's watching. But what I want to do is I want to grab this guitar. I've got, like I said, I got another one coming in from Jesse Thomas of Hummingbird Guitars. He built me one. So I'm building one for him. And I'm building one for Alex. I'm building one for my buddy Bert. Bert's also building me one. Don't know when that one's going to be done. But he's building me one too. So I'm just getting a bunch of cigar box guitar builders together. And, you know, just swapping our work. Talking about everybody. So in hopes that our cigar box businesses, you know, can thrive. And, you know, everybody just have a good time. And everybody can, you know, try to make some money and try to make a living. So I want to do that. But also, like I said, please head over to Facebook. It's the CBG ARC project. So head over there to Facebook and see that. And just thank you guys so much for love and support. I'm building those guitars. I'll update you guys more as I go on those. And we'll just keep plugging away, jamming away, enjoying ourselves. Like I said, I'll tweak that guitar of Alex's. That thing is awesome. So that's it in a nutshell, guys. But like I said, I love y'all. Everybody enjoy yourselves. Everybody be safe for New Year's. Ringing the new year right. And just be safe. If you're going to drink and drive, do it responsibly. Get a DD or walk your happy ass on home. Please. I'm begging you. Save people's lives here, folks. But just have fun. Be responsible. Enjoy the new year. And I'll be back as soon as I can. And like I said, I'll update you more as I get more and more in depth on their guitars. I still got to get fretboard material to put on there. I'm going to glue the scarf joints here probably in the next couple of days. Might make a stop at Menards. And see if they have the thicker yardsticks that I'm looking for my fretboards. Because that's what we need. I don't know why I'm jamming with this hand, because this is my playing hand, picking hand. There you go. But I just love you guys so much. Just be safe, enjoy yourselves, and ring in the new year right, and be strong for 2024. Oops. And be strong for 2024. And we'll catch you back here as soon as possible. But I love you guys. Enjoy yourselves. Happy picking, happy sliding. Be you, stay true, be real. Just enjoy yourselves and have some fun. Get out there and build yourself a cigar box, man, with your bare hands. You're going to love it. You're going to enjoy it. It's the most addicting, best drug that money can buy, because it's affordable for about $100 to $150 to do one that's not too fancy, to do it right. So, and piezos are $9.99. And don't forget to go to CB Gitty. CBGitty.com. Hold on, I put one of their pics in here. There you go. Make sure to go to CB Gitty. Focus. CBGitty.com. And phone won't focus. But I love y'all so much. God bless y'all. Get out there. Enjoy some jazz. Enjoy some bluegrass. Whatever your choice of music is. And be happy and live, love, learn, and laugh often, guys. I love y'all.